screen, right? All right, time now to go out to the movies. Las Vegas Weekly film editor Josh Bell joins me now. We got 3 movies on hand this time around, but the first really is the biggest, Alien Covenant.
Yes, this is the 7th or 8th.
Is it really?
It depends on how you count, whether you count the Alien versus Predator movies, but there's a lot of them.
Yes.
And this is the latest Alien movie. It's the sequel to Prometheus from a few years ago, which was a prequel to the Alien series. So this comes in between that and the previous Alien movies. So it follows up on the story from Prometheus. There's yet another deep space expedition, comes across a mysterious planet, and they find these horrific monsters there, and they get eviscerated. Pretty much is what happens. It's a more straightforward plot than Prometheus, which had kind of these philosophical ideas about where does life come from, and this is more about people getting ripped apart. But it does it pretty effectively, if that's what you were looking for. I think some people were frustrated with Prometheus because there weren't enough aliens, and this movie delivers on the alien front. It's also got a great performance from Michael Fassbender, who plays this kind of cold, calculating android that he played in Prometheus, as well as a second android who's kind of more friendly. He's got these great scenes where he's playing off himself, and it's a really kind of chilling performance.
All right, if you're not into the Alien franchise, right, you don't know all the backstory, could you just go there this weekend and be entertained? Is it good?
I think so. I mean, if you have the background, I think you'll appreciate this more. But it's mostly new characters on a new mission, and the cast is pretty strong. I think you can get invested in those characters and have a good time with this one.
If you want to be scared in a cool, dark place, this could be your movie. All right, going to move on now to Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. This is the latest in a series of movies.
Right, yeah, it's the 4th one. It's based on a series of books that kind of for a tween audience. This one, though, because the kids in the previous movies got too old, so now we've got a new cast here as the Heffley family as they go on a road trip and crazy wackiness ensues. And I can't say that I loved the first movies in this series, but they were kind of innocuous sitcom-like movies. And this one is just really unpleasant, honestly. It's full of this vulgar, gross-out humor. It barely has enough plot for half an hour, let alone 90 minutes. I thought the new kids were kind of irritating, and I think if you're a parent stuck going to this, maybe you'll grit your teeth through it, but beyond that, I can't recommend it for anyone.
You're fully committed on that review right there.
Definitely not on that,
The last one on the list here is Everything is Everything. This is a teen romance, you're telling me.
Yes, Everything is based on a young adult novel that got a lot of acclaim a couple years ago about a young teen girl who has this rare disease that it makes her unable to leave the house because any small germ will potentially kill her. And but she falls in love with her new neighbor, and she decides she needs more in life. So it's kind of a sweet romance at the beginning. Amandla Stenberg, who's the main star, is quite good. I enjoyed it. It's cheesy and cliched, but it was kind of nice at first, and then it's got this terrible third act twist that kind of undermines a lot of what was nice about the story. So it was a bit disappointing at the end, but if people read the book, I think this is a fair representation of it, at least.
All right, fair enough. Las Vegas Weekly film editor Josh Bell, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.